The hydrogen monoxide, one of the most deadly chemicals known to man. Countries all over the world have spent billions of dollars of research on this one chemical. But for what use? Tonight, we hope to unravel the secrets and show you the horrors of the hydrogen monoxide, the invisible killer. We begin our investigation tonight with one of Massachusetts' most famous institutes of science, Northeastern University, where we meet with Professor David Taus.
This chemical is a very insidious one. I'm not sure if there are any recreational side effects to using DHMO. However, people do consume it, and they consume it almost every day, if not every day. It's quite addictive. In fact, a lot of people are users of DHMO every day, multiple times.
Animals in which dihydrogen monoxide has been lethal. It has killed rats instantaneously, especially when they inhale it. We have seen young children who have died, as I mentioned earlier.
Respected colleague of Professor David Taus, Dr. Joy Bautista, speaks about the topic at hand.
I ever saw was a case of dihydrogen monoxide accidental inhalation. That was one of the most terrible days in my career, because I walked into my office and there was this kid who was running in with his little brother who had inhaled this chemical, and they didn't know what to do. I did as much as I could. I did CPR. We walked into the emergency room to make sure we could try to save this young child, and we were not able to do it. And I have to say it was one of the saddest days of my career, because I've had very few children who've died on me, but right in my arms, this child died of dihydrogen monoxide.
We speak to the sisters of the young boy that died of accidental DHMO inhalation.
And people called him Carlitos as a nickname, whatever. So like a few weeks ago, we had a new installed pool, and
we wanted to test it out.
Yeah, good dumbass that he is. He wanted to test it out. What? He wanted to test it out. He wanted to test it out. And so the guys that installed it, they didn't tell us that it had dihydrogen monoxide. So he went in there and he wanted to test it out. And the next day we were gonna have our baptism. And I guess he was trying to practice.
Our older brother Ezekiel tried to take him to the hospital. And, well, the doctor said that they couldn't do anything about it. That was it. He just passed away.
Even worse, we discovered organizations that are legally selling this intoxicating chemical on the streets to minors, disguised in different forms. But to what extent?
Dihydrogen monoxide. It's the new thing, baby. Everybody gonna get some. Everybody gonna have it. Yeah. Yeah, I got this plan. I'm gonna put it on the street. Yeah, for real though, for real. People don't even know. People don't even know, dog. If they knew how good the dihydrogen monoxide was, everybody, man, I'm gonna make some bank off it.
The mission of our organization is to expose the government, big business, and the military. Expose their dumping of harmful and wasteful DHMO into the existing water reservoir system in this country. We're here to inform the U.S. citizen of the harm, of the danger of this dumping that most citizens don't know anything about. And what most citizens don't know about is that for every water reservoir in this country, there is a DHMO reservoir matching in size right next to it that is contaminating the safe water supply system in this country. No one knows this. And that's what we're here to do.
No conclusive research has shown that DHMO affects motor function or attention or cognitive ability.
Dihydrogen peroxide.
It's quite addictive. In fact, a lot of people are users of DHMO every day, multiple times.
I don't know why everybody think I got a problem with this dihydrogen monoxide. Everybody thinks I have a problem. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
We act to eradicate reservoirs of DHMO. That's why we're here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get legislation passed in Congress that would force big businesses and the military and the government to reveal where these DHMO reservoirs are so that everybody knows where they are.
If it got me like this, yeah, they're gonna be lining up in the White House, the State House, that crack house down the street. I'm gonna have everybody on the dihydrogen monoxide.
So that local citizens can act against this, and this deadly destructive practice will be stopped so that our children will have a safe place to live. That's why I do what I do.
As you know, acid rain is a major problem for not only crops but wildlife and the general ecosystem. And it turns out that DHMO is the major primary component in acid rain.
A patient who had acid rain that ended up in his eye. And as you may know, dihydrogen monoxide can often cause acid rain. It's a big portion of acid rain. It got into his eye and he couldn't see for a few days. And thankfully, we were able to treat him. We got him some eye drops. We treated him over a course of a week, and he was fine in the end.
If too much DHMO is being consumed, then organs will swell, and it will cause excessive sweating, possibly lethargy.
How do we feel about banning dihydrogen monoxide? Well, I personally think, and I think Maya will agree with me, that it shouldn't be banned, okay? I think that dihydrogen monoxide is very important for
Are you
everyone.
stupid? Our brother died.
Dihydrogen monoxide can also have some effect on cancer. They do believe that it is one of the factors that causes cancer.
They don't say they love it. They just hate it.
It's a danger to our children, to us, to future generations. And if people don't know about this, you might as well pack up and leave and die.
Dihydrogen monoxide is colorless, odorless, tasteless, and kills an uncounted thousands every year. Most of these deaths are caused by accidental inhalation of the substance. But the dangers of DHMO do not end there. Prolonged exposure to its solid form may cause severe tissue damage. Symptoms of ingestion are excessive sweating, urination, a bloating feeling, vomiting, nausea, and electrolyte imbalance. For those who have become dependent, DHMO withdrawal means certain death. With these words, I beg you, please donate to WATER Foundation and help get rid of this deadly substance, the hydrogen monoxide, the invisible killer. Good night.